Hey everyone, and welcome back. Before we get you into those top 4 games, we've got a fun section ahead of us called Decks on Parade. We did this in the Adelaide Regionals and it was super fun and a crowd favorite. So we are back doing it again with the top 3 decks that got submitted, getting 2,500 prize wall tickets. So let's go ahead and look at those entries.
Sounds good. So first here we have Andrew Wang's Ramp My Pudding. We have the gold pudding that came out of the PBO2 with all of the nice shiny cards. We've got the couple different katas there, the 8-cost kata as well. Everything's pretty nicely blinged out. It's got the pudding, the Big Mum Don on the left, and I think that's the kata Don on the right.
It is the kata Don for sure.
And yeah, looking very nice. Not many improvements I can see. The deck's looking pretty nice, nicely laid out. I think they're missing one of the, or 2 of the Alt-Art Zeus. You know, there's a slight upgrades that can be done there, but very thematic. The deck, one of my personal favorites, and so I'll be rating this one very nicely.
All right, we have a Chaos Rarity Bello Betty, a couple of mixed rarities there with the 2K Koalas. Bello Betty is one of the decks we've been seeing on stream doing insanely well, and they've got heaps of Alt-Arts from PRB, and this deck shows them all off with the new Zeus as well as the Alt-Art PRB Bello Betty cards. Very much on theme. Everything's Revo Army besides Nami, so you got to lose a little bit of points on theming for including those Zeuses in the deck, but besides that, this is a amazing Bello Betty deck.
Yep, so coming up to Lucci here, one of my personal favorites. Coming through, looking at the accessories, it is a nice Lucci mat behind there. Deck's unfortunately does have the Ice Age band cards. A very nice card of band. I don't know if we take points off for including illegal cards, but it does look very nice. I do love that Ice Age artwork. Or the nice Lucci's coming through there, looking very free. One Mangasabo, you play the one as a one of the biggest flex. I would love to do that one day myself. Everything looks to make it very nicely laid out. All the costs are increasing as well with all the Lucci Don at the bottom. Ultra later looking awesome.
All right, we have a UP Luffy deck, and this is probably one of the more expensive decks out there with the 2 manga Luffys. All the Sabos, all the Sanjis are Alt-Arts, the Katakuris, the Linlin, everything in this deck that could be Alt-Arted is a bit surprised. You know, we're only running 3 Gum Giants, you know, maybe looking for a little bit more bling rather than playability. But if you guys would like this deck, I'm sure Floyd would be willing to trade it for a car. So go talk to him at the vendors outside, and we'll jump into the next deck.
Yeah, so you have Chopper here, looking nice. The red-green Chopper leader. This deck has gotten a lot more powerful recently. Running the Chopper sleeves, running the cute leader. Got the Hody Jones Alt-Arts. Max, are those your preferred Alt-Arts for the Hody Jones?
I think it's either or. These are the cheaper ones, but the PRB ones I think look a little bit cool. He's a bit more boom.
That's fair.
Buff.
That's fair. And then yeah, we've got the winner Choppers coming through. Looks very nice. I love how most of the cards in the deck are Chopper. Very on theme.
All right, we're looking at a BOA list now. A bunch of different Alt-Arts. We've got the 2 Doffy Alts. We've got the Alt and the SP. We've got some 1-cost Law Blocker Alts in there, as well as a bunch of different BOA cards. We have the 8-cost Luffy and the 10-cost Kaido. We can't see everything in the deck because they've stacked up, only showing their most pretty cards, but it is a super cool Warlords deck with a bunch of different Warlords in there.
Cool. We have another Bello Betty coming through. The Min Rarity Gamer seems here. Who needs shiny bling? We just have the Judge Mat. We have the... Is that the normal leader as well, man?
That is the normal leader.
Man said, I'm going Min Rarity. Raise Max. It's probably the reprint one. Who cares? I love a good Min Rarity deck myself. I don't like to spend money on card games, so I think this has a nice broad appeal.
And we have another Bello Betty on the Judge Mat once again. 2 different people with this hella cool Revolutionary Army Judge Mat. But nice and beautiful. Just showing off all of the characters. And got all the cards for the characters under their corresponding character on the mat. Super cool theming. Love it.
We have the Love Me Lucci deck here. Putting the Lucci and Lover. I do love that as well. All the Lucci Don, the leader. Looking through the cards, you've got some nice variations. You've got the nice Tashigis. Got the 10 costs. Kuzans there. Got all the different Alt-Arts. The Luccis. Everything's nice rarity. Got the Shirahoshis. I love that card as well. I do like the love heart. I love the creativity, not just like put everything out. You know, you form a shape, you put some thought into it. I love that.
For sure. We have a beautiful Blackbeard deck here. They look like the treasure couple of boons, or they could just be the Alt-Art, but really cool that we've gone that full way. We have the Manga Teachers, the Alt-Art Kuzans. Unfortunately, Teach doesn't have too many Alt-Arts yet. We've got the pre-release cards, which is super cool to see as well. But I'm sure once PRB comes out and we get a bunch more Alt-Arts for this deck, Alex is going to grab and do a bunch more bling for Blackbeard.
Cool, we have this Wano... What leaders? Oh, the Odin leader. The red-green Odin leader coming through. Has all these nice-looking Wano cards. The 4-drop, the 6-drop, the 3-drops, all max rarity coming through. Has that new busted 5-cost Yamato that's in the deck. Has the 6-cost busted Yamato cards. So many nice cards. Great deck. And yeah, looks very nice. Very shiny.
We have a Purple Luffy deck out here showing off all the super strong cards that Purple Luffy can run now, including that new 8-cost Katakuri, a very Straw Hat centered deck. We have a couple of traders in there with Katakuri and Big Mom from the Big Mom Pirates, as well as a Miss Double Finger from Baroque, but works all the way back from Alabaster, but really cool Purple Luffy list.
Man, people do shall love Chopper. Here's another Chopper deck coming from Daniel. Looking at this version, all the Chopper cards are in this. He's got the winners, got the top 64 Chopper. Is that top 64?
Yeah, that's the top 64.
The top 64 Chopper. Man's doing better in tournaments than I am currently. I respect that. Looking very nice. If he play, I hope he played this deck to win those cards. That would be awesome. I love the theme, and the Choppers Don look great.
Yeah, those Chopper Dons, super beautiful. We have another blue Purple Luffy max rarity. You got the inconsistent Alt-Art on the Mihawks, but you still got to show them both off because they're super pretty with the Alt-Art Gama as well as heaps of Alt for everything in the deck. I wonder if Anthony also wants a card for his blue Purple Luffy deck.
We have a red-black Kobe here coming from Mark. One of the new decks that's coming out, all the nice... the deck looks like so much fun to play when it first dropped. It seems so powerful, this 8-drop effect. Has the Alt-Arts there, has the 6-cost, the 5-cost, the Honesty Impacts. I love those manga panel extra cards. I wish they're going to keep on doing it. They reprint every playable extra card into that form. They look amazing. They're so much fun to pull from the cards. Loving the Kobe Don as well, the new editions of those. Yeah, very nice. I love the thematic theming is very great.
We have a beautifully laid out Bello Betty list. Man, you guys must just love your Bello Betty deck, so I'm sure you're happy we've got heaps of them in Top Cut at the moment. But you got the split art on the 1-cost Bello Betty, split art on the Koala 2Ks. But overall, this deck is super beautiful and super max rarity. We love to see everyone super hyped around Bello Betty's success.
Yep, and we have the purple black Luffy here. Unfortunately, didn't get one on stream this weekend.
We might have one next round.
We might have next round. But yeah, looking through, he's running one of that 5-cost Sanji. That card looks amazing. Man, that PBO cards are just all look insane. Then we have all the 4-cost coming. What 4-cost card is that on the right?
That's the Frankie.
Oh, I've never seen
Frankie.
that.
That's the Alt-Art from OP09. Super beautiful card.
Damn, I've never seen that. That's amazing. Yeah, he's got the Gear 5, got all these nice Alt-Arts there. The mat looks sick behind as well.
We've got a Reiju list, like the other Bello Betty list we had earlier in the decks on Parade. We have the Judge Reiju mat behind it. Super pretty. Got all of the PRB full arts for the deck, which looks sick, man. I would love to play some more Reiju, and I love all the gold Don. You're missing 3, but I'll give you a pass on that one.
We have blue, yellow Nami here. The better Nami deck you can play. I love this deck. Looking through it, he has the Alt-Art kit. Personally, I prefer the normal one. I think that Alt-Art is a little bit cursed, but you know, you got to do what you got to do to bling decks out. The 4 winners, you got the Trafalgar Law winners, you got the Impact, the Alt-Art extra cards, you got the regional winner laws. Man's going max blend for this deck. All the gold done looks amazing.
And we have another Chopper list. Man, you guys love Chopper, but for some reason, you guys keep putting your Hodies and your Rayleighs in your Chopper deck. Let's get a deck which is only Choppers, only Korehas, only all of the Chopper-related characters. But no, this deck is super cool. You have all of your Chopper Don plus all the Alt-Arts. Super duper pretty.
We have another Reiju list coming through. On this Reiju, Vinsmoke, Matt, looking at all these Don. Did we just look at this?
We might have looked at
We
it,
might
but
have
now we
looked
have a can of V in the
We might have
background.
already looked at this one. I just recognized. I was like, wait, there's 3 Don that aren't as well. Is this the same list? Looking very shiny though.
All right, into the last one. We have this a beautiful Vivi deck, man. Vivi is so cool. We got the new alt art in EBO2, which looks beautiful. But that's Sanji just on play and give it rush off of Vivi. Being able to swing for 6 straight away is insane. A bunch of really cool different cards. It would have been super cool if we could have Vivi on stream this weekend. I absolutely love how blinged out you have made this deck. All right, that is all the decks that have been submitted. Later on this stream, we will get you guys the winners. There will be 3 winners in total, and once again, they'll be winning 2,500 prize wall tickets. You can get a bunch of super cool stuff from the
there's some
prize
nice
walls
winner promos.
with that.
There's some nice promos in there for that
we'll
prize.
see who gets it, and we'll be able to announce that later in the stream. For now, we'll take a small break before getting into your top 4.